Hello. Okay, so the first category problem that I'm going to do is identifying which trig function we're going to use, or identifying more specifically what tool I'm going to use. So the tools that I have available to me is, well, the regular 3 trig functions, I've got inverse trig functions, I've got Pythagorean theorem, and I've got the triangle sum theorem. So those are the possible tools that I have. So I'm going to think about what's given to me in the problem, what it is that I'm trying to solve for, and I'm going to work from there. So for each problem, I'm going to start by highlighting what's given to me. So I know 24 degrees, I know x, I know 7, and I know that I have a right angle. So those are the 4 pieces of information that are given to me. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to think about what is it that I'm solving for. In this case, I'm solving for a side. When we're solving for a side, we have 2 options at our disposal. Either we're going to be using trig, or we're going to be using Pythagorean theorem. That information I can take from my triangle toolbox notes that we took in class. So if I'm solving for a side, I'm either going to use trig, or I'm going to use Pythagorean theorem. Remember, Pythagorean theorem is the formula leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. So in this case, I would need to know 2 of the sides in order to solve for the third. In this situation, I only know 2 sides total, and one of them is the unknown. So I don't have 2 known sides, so I'm not going to be using Pythagorean theorem. That means I'm going to be using trig. So now I need to figure out and think to myself, well, which trig function am I using? Is it SO, CA, or TOA? And in order to answer that question, I'm going to label the sides of this triangle based on the fact that this angle 24 is my theta. So if 24 degrees is my theta, the first thing that I can do right away is, well, I see my right angle, so I know where my hypotenuse is. The next thing I can do is I see where my theta is, and that helps me find my adjacent leg, because my adjacent leg should be touching theta. And then finally, I can find my third leg, that opposite leg, is the last one. So in this case, I've got things that are known to me at O and at H. So I've got the SO part of SOHCAHTOA. So I am going to use sine to solve this problem.